Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, internet stalkers, strangers, haters, and of course those ladies who desire my companionship. It is I, your good buddy Delden, and welcome to the 9-Pound Hammer. It is a very, well, not really a very special episode, but it's going to be an informative episode. So today we are going to go over some things that have sold on eBay for the last couple of weeks. And we're going to probably talk about a few topics, and because that's what people talk about. They talk about topics. So this is only the second time I've done a video like this using StreamYard to record versus go live. So I apologize for crappy editing. Well, because I don't know how to edit, and there will be none. But I'm going to try. As you can see, I figured out how to insert my logo. I'm moving up in the world. I'm big time. And I'm going to insert a video clip here shortly. Last night, Kommander Kirby and I, he got off work, went to the gym and whatnot, and then asked me if I had dinner plans. I was like, no, not really. So we decided that we were going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Tuesdays has buy one, get one. So if you buy 6 wings, you get 12. So that's what we did. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I ordered some orange chicken, which is a new sauce, which is a fantastic sauce, and their new lemon pepper, which is a wet sauce versus a dry rub lemon pepper, which was also fantastic. Kommander Kirby ordered a dry rub pizza dust wing. I don't know what that is. They take a pizza, dehydrate it, throw it in a blender, create pizza dust. I don't know. I will tell you, it did smell like hot feet. So he got a combination of pizza dust and one other. I don't remember what the other one was, but he asked for a side of their new Carolina Reaper sauce, to which he then slathered on one of his pizza dust wings, and he ate it. And here's that clip. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, followers and subscribers. This is your good buddy Delden, and welcome to my YouTube live stream. So, Mr. Kirby has got himself some Carolina Reaper wings here at the Buffalo Wild Wings, and we are going to see. Say hi, Kirby.
Hey, everybody.
So Kirby is going to try his. Oh yeah, thank you.
These are pizza.
Where's the queso?
It's on it.
Those look like there's no queso on it.
Yeah, there is.
There's queso under it. Anyway. So Kirby is going to
Carolina Reaper sauce.
Carolina Reaper sauce
on pizza wings that don't really have flavor.
They smell like hot feet.
All right.
Woo! How you feeling, Kirby?
I was fine until I breathed it in. Yeah, that's painful. My tongue is on fire.
But how's the flavor and the richness of the wing? And I wanted some dry seasoning. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Everything else is okay?
He might need some milk.
Regular or chocolate?
I'm okay. Yeah, that has no flavor.
No, it has seared all your taste buds off your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I see some moisture coming to your eyes.
It burns. It burns.
He might need another beverage.
like hot burn. It like taking some layers off my tongue.
Well, you should do another one.
No, you need to do one now.
No.
Yep.
No, I did it once at BJ's.
You didn't do this one, and
I did it at Boomer Jacks.
You wouldn't eat one until I did.
No, that was the nasty ass pizza wings that smell like hot feet.
You don't even have to put it on a week. Put it on one of your wedges.
I'm good. I'm good.
Not bad.
I learned my lesson at Boomer Jacks. So on a scale of 1 to 10.
Not the hottest thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
That would be the ramen, but it's close.
Wiping off your tongue. oh shit.
Yeah. With the ramen being a 9, that's about, or the ramen being a 10, the hottest I've ever had. It's a good 8, maybe 9. But it's,
could you do a whole order of them?
No, I'm already feeling it in the stomach.
Right on. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm already feeling it.
Always classy.
Here.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Is anybody watching?
Oh yeah, like 21 people.
Are they telling you that you need to try one now?
Nope, there's no comments whatsoever.
Everyone in shock that I am burnt the crap out of my tongue.
Let's see. Yeah, there's no. I'm surprised there's no comments. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Kirby trying his hand at the Carolina Reaper sauce. If you recall, last year I did the Carolina Reaper sauce at Boomer Jack and almost shit myself at the table. So I'm not going to do that here. So with that, I bid you all a fond farewell, and I will see you all later. Much love to you. Talk to you soon. So that was last night. Kirby was in so much pain because it kept building and progressing that he ordered 12 wings. He only ate the one, and that was it. Like, he was absolutely miserable. And I, of course, was laughing my ass off on the inside. So it was a good time. So with that, just thought I would break it in a little bit of comedy. We will get into what has sold on the eBay. And first we will show you a few things that have sold on our main account. And then we'll show you some things that have sold on our other account. So I am learning at this. I apologize if there is some crappy videography, if you will. But I am doing my darndest to provide you quality entertainment. So with that, here we go. Why won't it do that? All right. I think we got to do it this way. Aha! There we are. We'll go here. All right. So I need to pull it up here on this computer or this screen so I can see what the hell is going on here. All right. Why is that? That's there. There we go. All right. So here we have a 4-quart inner pot and lid for a crock pot. We listed this for $14.88. And that's what it sold for. Got this at a garage sale probably, or out of that thrift store that we bought out back in April. Next, we have a 1996 Terry Labonte NASCAR Winston Cup Champion t-shirt, size large. Had it listed for $24.88 and plus shipping, and that's exactly what we got for it. Next, we have this vintage Hamilton Beach Drink Master Model 727W, tested and worked. This did come out of the flea market, not the flea market, the thrift store that we purchased back in April. So we have, and if you recall, I paid $500 for that that thrift store for the entire inventory. We made that money back within like 48 hours, and everything on top of that is absolute pure profit. Next, we have some Gibson casual wear white rim with blue dinner plates, 10 3/4 inch set of 3. These actually came out of a storage unit that we bought last year. There was a lot of this Gibson stuff, brand new, still in the packaging, like it was a wedding gift or whatnot, a complete set. We have listed it on eBay and have been parting it out piece by piece. Slowly but surely, it is selling. Let's see. Here we have a Dell Latitude CPI PPL laptop, parts only, missing the hard drive and power supply. We listed it for $18.88, and it's sold for that. Here was our newest sale. This sold last night. Green water pitcher with lattice work. This, if you recall, back in, when did we go? Last October, Bob and I went to, or was it October or November? Last October. Bob and I went to Memphis to visit our good friends, John and Nina, at their antique mall. We had gone to an estate sale, and we bought a ton of some Bordalo Pinheiro dishes. They were like the green cabbage leaf dishes. This was also, it's not Bordalo Pinheiro, but it was green. It matched the rest of the decor. And I bought all of the green dishes, the red dishes, the yellow dishes, and anything else that looked like it matched. So we are chest deep in profit on this stuff. We paid $186 for over 200 pieces of China pottery. We made that back in our very first sale, our first sale, some lady bought several pieces, totaling over $600. So we are way deep in the profit on this. So that is a huge score for us. This, we can't believe we actually sold. This actually came from a storage unit. This is Escape Your Shape, a collapsible toning bar, workout thing you work out with. I can't explain it. But yeah, so we listed it for $24.88. We did lose our ass on shipping because somebody who I won't mention, who's my business partner, had it listed as medium ale. So the customer paid $4.39 for shipping. It actually cost us like $15.09 in shipping. But we're profit on the unit. So basically, this is going to be a wash after eBay and PayPal fees. This is a Presto bread slicing guide, model 0861001, white and gray. This you put, if you have one of them homemade bread makers, you take that loaf of bread, you put it in this thing, and it's a guide that slices so you can run your knife. Well, Bob takes crappy pictures sometimes. So, but anyway, you put your knife through those grooves and you get uniform slices of bread. $17.88 plus shipping. I actually sold one of these brand new in the box. About a year ago for like $35. This one we didn't have the box. This one came out of the thrift store. Next, we have Walls Zero Zone Brown Canvas Zip-Up Work Coat, size 3X, regular with a 54-56 inch chest, $44.88. This is similar to Carhartt, so $48.88 plus shipping. Here we have a Dell Latitude. This is one I already went over. All right. Here we have a 2012 Grizzly Harley-Davidson Missoula, Montana long sleeve t-shirt, size XXX, $36 and 88 cents. We had two of them. Both of them have sold. I believe I got these at a garage sale for about $1 a piece when I was out in Montana at my cousin TJ's wedding. These we've had for a very long time. I've had these for like 3 years. These came out of the Arlington Picker storage unit, if you recall. If you've seen any of my videos, I bought this back in, oh goodness. I bought that unit 4 years ago. Anyway, there was a large collection of piggy banks. We sold this one for $18.88 plus shipping. Here we have Game Winner Camouflage Coat, men's large, $29.88 plus shipping. Wrangler Rugged Wear Adjustable Camo Hat for $21.88 plus shipping. There we go. Here we have a vintage 1982 Thermos Coffee Butler Carafe, 32 ounce, white, model 430. This thing is from like 1986. And it makes me just kind of giggle and laugh. Like, who's just sitting there at home thinking to themselves, hey, you know what I could use right now? I could use a coffee carafe from like a Holiday Inn hotel from 1982. I really want one of those. I don't know. Maybe this was top of the line. Well, I mean, some of the stuff people buy on eBay, I don't get, but I'm very appreciative and I love you all very much. Thank you for buying my stuff. Next, we have, this was brand new in the package still. Bob took it out of the package for photos. It is a Vertilock Lift Max LSO back brace, size XXX. Kind of self-explanatory. If you hurt yourself, need a back brace, here you go. This came out of the Arlington Pickers locker. Vintage peasant woman praying in a field, ornate brass frame with convex glass. Some of these frames go for stupid money. So we got $34.88 plus shipping. This I got while in Montana. These, the Goodwill stores in Billings, Montana, are amazing because what they do. I apologize for the crappy camera work here. I'm trying to figure this out. What they do is, any cutlery or kitchen supplies or gadgets, they just put in like a plastic Ziploc bag and staple it up and hang it on a wall. And anything in a bag is like $1.99. So this set of 6 steak knives was in one of those bags for $1.99. And they were Neiman Marcus. You can see on the blade. Well, I guess you can't really see. But anyway, they are Neiman Marcus steak knives made in France by Melron. And we sold them for $24.88 plus shipping. Here is one of those Bordello Pinot plates, 11.5 inch grape green dinner plate. This single plate sold for $24.88 plus shipping. Now, this was combined because they also bought this. Bordello Pinot oak leaf green 11.25 inch dinner plates. They bought the 3 of them for $79.88. And we combined shipping, so they saved some money on the shipping. If you recall, a couple months ago, Bob and I bought a storage locker of a guy who had a bunch of computer parts and speakers and vintage leg fetish and transvestite porn. But he had hundreds upon hundreds of audiophile magazines and PC magazines. And this is a lot of magazines that we got $6.88 plus shipping out of. In that same unit was this, brand new in the box, Microprocessors Books 1 and 2 Heathkit Zenith Education System. $19.88 plus shipping. This I got at a garage sale. I paid $0.25 for it. It is a vintage colander pedestal strainer with brass handles. Paid 25 cents, sold it for $19.88 plus shipping. This I bought at Goodwill. There was a bunch of them. There are 4 different colors. These are actually pieces to a game called Trash Pack. These are just extra pieces. These are the small and large trash cans that go to the game. Sold them for $19.88 plus shipping. We did free shipping on these, which really sucks. But anyway, I paid $2.99 for those, and we profited pretty well on them. I think it cost $7 to ship them, so we lost some money there, but we were ahead in the long run. Here we have some Harley-Davidson Chaps, size women's large. Sold them for $49.88. These were part of a clothing lot that a lady had brought in. Her husband had passed away. She had her and his motorcycle riding gear. Same lady I bought all the motorcycle helmets from. So we literally had like $4 or $5 into this pair of chaps. We sold them for $49.88 plus shipping. Here we have a vintage West Bend electric base grill replacement for slow cooker. So it could be a grill or it could be the base for a slow cooker if you had one of the enamel rectangle slow cooker pans, which set on there. I can't explain it, but this is a base to it. Sold it for $12.88 plus shipping. Here we have a vintage compact LTE 5400 laptop, parts only, maybe. We didn't have power supply, so we couldn't test it. But we sold it for $119.88 plus shipping. Here we have 1987 first edition of Pictionary. It was $19.88. We were running a 20% off sale. It sold for $15.90 plus shipping. This I bought out in Billings, Montana with my good buddy Chris at Junk Pirate 406. We went to a thrift store where all of their kitchen appliances, no matter what they were $5 a piece. I paid $5 for this vintage Popeil automatic pasta maker with 12 shape molds and other accessories. We sold it for $59.88 plus shipping. Not sure where this came from. I think this came out of a storage unit. It's a vintage Thermo Serve Jack's Beer New Orleans plastic mug. So you got probably 25 cents into it. It sold for $9.88 plus shipping. This box on this board game is absolutely roached. But it's Vintage Shenanigans Carnival of Fun game. This went out to Seattle, Washington. A gentleman had emailed us. He was very excited to get the game. The one thing that bugged me about this sale, we sold it for $19.88. We've had some issues with the United States Postal Service with large packages being lost. We've had 3 packages in the last month that 2 were listed as dead, sent to a dead center, whatever that is. And so we've lost over $144 on the encyclopedias and $60 on the cookie jar. And so I wasn't going to risk it. So large game sold for $19.88. They paid $8.25 for priority shipping to go to Seattle. I decided to ship it through FedEx and get there in 2 days. It cost me $12 to ship it. And then, so I uploaded the tracking number, and then the guy sent me a real crappy email saying, I paid for United States Postal Service priority shipping. Why are you shipping this differently? I was like, well, sir, I paid about $4 more to ship it FedEx, so you would be assured to get the game within 48 hours versus it potentially being lost with the United States Postal Service. And his reply was, okay. So, whatever. You can't please everybody. So, yeah. This sale really kind of pissed me off. So, this lady bought 6 packs of McKesson Underwear Ultra. They're adult diapers. They're a size small. There's 22 to a pack. She bought 6 of them at $11.67 a piece, plus free shipping. So it cost me $49 to ship these. So I literally made no money on these. I had 84 cents a pack into the bundles. So after eBay fees and the free shipping, I probably lost money. This lady, wow. So this lady gets these and instantly has buyer's remorse because she can't read. She thought they were diapers for a child. They're not. They're adult diapers. For a small adult, but not a child. And she tore the packaging. She sent me back pictures. These were arrived torn. I want a refund. So I will spend $1,000 on a $10 charge to prove a point because it's the principle. I wasn't going to let her keep these. Now, this is what she said, that she thought they were small diapers for children. Oh, and by the way, they arrived torn. They were in a box. As you can see, the package is not torn, nor all 6 packages being torn. She was somebody who was just looking to get something for free. So I was like, nope, not going to happen. So I went ahead and said, you know what? I'll give you your money back, but you have to return them. And so yesterday they finally arrived. So I shelled out another $40 or whatever it was for shipping to get them back. Because I wasn't going to let her damage my product and say it was damaged, shipped, when it wasn't. And then she also said in the same email, these aren't what I thought they were. So she wanted them for free. So, principle of the fact, I wasn't going to do it. I paid the money. We got them back. I'll relist them. New open package. Not going to affect the condition of the underpants. We'll discount them, whatever. But yeah, sometimes you just got to take a stand and do what's right. I'm not going to give somebody something for free. All right. Off my soapbox. Back to what sold. Here are some more of the Gibson white rim dinner plates, 10 3/4 set of 4, $31.90 plus shipping. They were $39.88. In this set, we were also running a 20% off sale. Here is a King's Court Japanese creamer made in Japan. I think it was made probably in the late 40s, early 50s. $6.88 plus shipping. Here are some LeBron Soldier 9 pink breast cancer awareness tennis shoes. Size 4.5 youth. Got those for $49.88 plus shipping. And these were in a storage unit, so we got 50 cents into them maybe. Here at the same auction or garage sale, I bought that colander for 25 cents for. I think I paid $1 for the milk can. We sold it for $23.90 plus shipping. It was originally $29.88, but they took advantage of our 20% off sale. Here is a Harley-Davidson Las Vegas long sleeve sweater, size small, $28.88 plus shipping. This came out of a storage unit. This is a Hamilton Beach nonstick iron, vertical steam retractable cord. $11.10 plus shipping. Here is a vintage Hoyne Miro Scenes Cuddy Sark number 502 wall art 6-piece mirror mural. This was heavy as all can be. It was brand new in the package, in excellent condition. It came out of the storage unit, so we got 50 cents into it maybe. It was listed for $58.88. We were running a 20% off sale. It sold for $47.10 plus shipping. Next, we have a vintage Rawlings RBG 36 Ken Griffey Jr. 12.5-inch right-handed baseball glove. Sold for $12.70. Had 2 of those. Here we have a new in-the-box Funko Pop Marvel Captain America Civil War Black Widow number 132. Had it listed for $19.88. They took advantage of our 20% off sale and got it for $15.90 plus shipping. Here we have a monogram Motor City Muscle 2002 Camaro, 1/25th scale. It was $24.88. They took advantage of our 20% off sale and got it for $19.90 and plus shipping. Here is another baseball glove that we got. I believe all the baseball gloves we got came out of storage unit. Had it listed for $25.88. It sold for $20.70. It's a Rawlings model SE135RH, 13.5-inch vintage softball glove in good condition. Yay! So that's what has sold on our main account. Here in just a second, I will show you what has sold on our other account. If I can find it here. I am not very good at what do you call it? The screen sharing process. So I try not to dox anybody. If I do, I apologize. So this is what has sold on our other account. So this is a monogram model kit of the 1968 Tarantula Wild Digger drag coupe with drag chute. It was new in open box. As you can see, box is open, everything is there, still on the sprues. It sold for $65. They didn't even make an offer, plus shipping. Now this is going to France, so this went to our global shipping in Erlanger, Kentucky, and hopefully they will get it in a couple of weeks, and we'll enjoy it. Next, we have a Bodum Peebo vacuum coffee maker, 34 fluid ounce, number 1208, used once, red handle. It was brand new in the box. I thought I might actually keep it. I paid $1 for it at a garage sale, and I was like, I love coffee. I'm a coffee aficionado. So I cracked it open and I made a pot of coffee with it. It worked fabulously well. The only problem is it took 15 minutes to get a cup of coffee. And it was only like a 6 cup. It says 10 cup, but I mean, only if you're using like 5 ounce like teacups. I literally, when I drink coffee, I'll show you. This is how I drink coffee. In a big ass mug, right? I put ice in it and I put some hazelnut or some coconut creamer into this. I got only one of these out of that, and it took 15 minutes. So I was like, as neat as it is, and the coffee was good, I'm just not going to keep it. It just take up space on my shelf and never get used. So I put it on eBay. Brand new, they're about $90. This one was used once, $39.50. I did take a best offer of $35 plus shipping. Next, we have a TCU, Texas Christian University vintage strapback adjustable embroidered cap, $10 plus shipping. Here we have an IMEX McDonnell Douglas AH-64D Apache Longbow helicopter, 1/35th scale. It sold for $75.95 plus shipping and is going to San Antonio, Texas. Here we have the Ultimate Coloring Book for grown-ups. I'll show you some of the pictures. I don't think any of them are too inappropriate. Why are they protesting? Make your own. So yeah, so this was kind of funny and cute, I guess. You can make your own Valentine's card. That's funny. I didn't even notice that. So this sold for $8 plus media mail shipping. Here we have a Holy Bible, great big family Holy Bible. It sold for $15 plus shipping. Beautifully illustrated. There's the Jesus. Master Reference Bible, Red Letter Edition, King James. $15 plus media mail shipping. Here we have a Lexmark T650 black toner cartridge. Had it listed for $219, running a 20% off sale. So that brought the price of $175.20. I took an offer of $150 plus shipping. And this came out of a Goodwill. I paid $8 for this at Goodwill. Here, this came out of a storage unit, the $2,000 storage unit. This is a new in box Bed of Roses Expression of Love Rose Petal and Candle Romance Kit. So basically, it has it's brand new in the shrink wrap. It had like 6 tea light candles and some fake rose petals. It sold for $6 plus shipping. Bought this at the same garage sale I bought that coffee maker at. I bought 30 cases of 12 Rubbermaid action packers, 3 1/4 inch by 6 inch compartment organizers. So there it is. There's a case of 12 of them. I bought 30 cases at $1 a piece, or I'm sorry, $2 a piece, and this sold for $15 plus shipping. Next, we have a vintage 1994 Hasagawa J35F Dragon Fighter. This one, I did refund them some money. I had on there a scale of 1/148. It was actually 1/72. He left me neutral feedback. I did give him a partial refund because I felt bad because I didn't edit that properly. So he gave me neutral feedback. So it is what it is. But he was pleased with the model, though he was disappointed in the scale. Totally my fault, and I own that. Here we have the new Gadsden Flag Don't Tread on Me 30-ounce insulated tumbler by Yukon Outfitters. I have dozens upon dozens of these. This sold for $28.95 plus shipping. I also have them in 20 ounce and 40 ounce if anybody is interested and wants to make me a deal. Here we have a Tau 5-star MC Auto Zoom 2875. I don't know, a bunch of stuff. Minolta MD mount camera was $20. I took advantage of our 20% off sale and got it for $16 plus shipping. This sold within minutes. I bought a huge lot of models from my good friend Rod Brinson from Rod at Win by Doing. I listed this for $28.95. And within 5 minutes of it going live, I got an offer of $25, which I took, plus shipping. And it's going to Weatherford, Texas, 20 minutes away from my house. Here we have a St. Kitts and Nevis t-shirt, tourist t-shirt. Size XX, 100% cotton. $10. They took advantage of my 20% off sale. Got it for $8 plus shipping. This I got at garage sale. They were $1 for all 3 of these refrigerator water replacement filters. I had them listed for $24.99. They took advantage of my 20% off sale. Got them for $19.99 plus shipping. This came out of the storage unit. It's a Pen number 309 deep sea fishing reel, heavy duty level wine conventional reel, made in the US of A. $45 plus free shipping. It was kind of neat. It was very hefty, very heavy. Here we have a early World War II U.S. Army 5th Field Artillery Regiment screwback pin. It sold for, actually, I think I took a best offer of $25 plus shipping on this. Here we have Howard's Garage vintage snapback trucker cap. This was lost by the United States Postal Service. The gentleman, I shipped it, and then like 6 days later, he sent me an email and said, hey, did you forget about this? There's no update on the tracking info. Everything else that I shipped out that day had updated. It is lost in the United States Postal Service warehouse somewhere. I apologize to the gentleman. I asked him to give it a couple more days. I checked back 2 days later. Still no update. I refunded his money. And then the day after I refunded his money, it showed up. And it still never showed any update through their tracking system. He did email me, asked me what my PayPal email address was. He was going to send me the money. I told him not to worry about it. Keep the hat. I apologize for the late delivery. But that's what you get with the United States Postal Service. Let's see. Last but not least, I bought dozens and dozens of puzzles while I was in Montana. These were like 10 or 6 puzzles in a big bag for $2. I broke them down. They're open. I counted all the pieces. They were there. I had each puzzle listed for $4.75. I paid $2 for 6 puzzles. I had a 20% off sale. They got it for $3.80 plus shipping. And that's what sold on the eBay. Thank you all for tuning in. Send some love to Kirby. Hopefully his intestinal tract is healing from the Carolina Reaper sauce. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Love you all so very much and appreciate you. And remember, share your smile freely without reservation with everybody you come across. The world is not a nice place right now, and it doesn't appear to be getting better anytime soon. So spread some positivity, spread some love. Let people know you're thinking about them. Those of us who oftentimes act the happiest are the ones who sometimes are the saddest on the inside. So give them some love. Your smile may be the only bit of sunshine in somebody's day, and it could change the world. So with that, much love to you all, and we will talk again soon.